All right, so we got James Gunn Superman coming out. A little bit different than what you're used to on the Give Us a Shot Network. We're going to delve into more pop culture movie stuff. So somebody asked me to react to this new James Gunn Superman movie, mostly because I'm a big Snyder fan. So I am going to be a little bit salty no matter what's going to happen. But I am objective, if not fair, because I have a monopoly on the truth. So let's get into the Superman 2025 trailer right now. He looks like a dork. This already looks cheesy, which maybe that's what they're going for. Who's that supposed to be? It's that goddamn dog. It's that dog, ain't it? That's crazy.
Crypto.
That's crazy. That don't even look like Crypto.
Home. Take me home.
That's cool. That's a cool shot. Cool, like Hitman. That's dope too. I like that. Who was that? Who was that? All right. So as expected, there's a lot of the tone is completely different than what Zack Snyder gave us. And I'm a big fan of Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, but the Snyder version, and of course Justice League, but the Snyder version. I enjoyed the modern, more realistic, I guess, in a sense, take of what Snyder was trying to do with Superman. This, I mean, we're gonna go through it again, and then I'm gonna start pausing and start critiquing. That's a Snyder shot. If everybody remembers in Man of Steel when he crashed into the snow, that was straight up Snyder. This is the same thing. He's gotten beaten up. I'm guessing kryptonite or something got to him. Red trunks are back. It looks like a diaper. I don't know if anybody else caught that. I did. It looked like a diaper on him. It looks, I mean, I guess Superman has to have trunks. He looks like a dork. That was the other thing. People were like, "Oh, Henry Cavill's Clark Kent was too sexy," and I'm like, he wasn't the Clark Kent we knew yet in Man of Steel. Like that was there was a lot of misunderstanding of that movie. I don't like the S. We got Lois Lane. So that Lois Lane looks like a traditional Lois Lane to me. I like that. But the rest of the casting, they look like a bunch of TV people. Like they just look like a bunch of, yeah, hell yeah, Mike Hughes. Looks more like Super Diaper. It sure does. I don't like the costume, the set, the cinematography. It's clearly an opposite of what Snyder did. What is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be the Kent farm? Because that looks like the Kent. That looks like the Kent Ranch. So I do like the music. Here's the thing, though. Can we just let Christopher Reeve rest in peace, Anthony? I I like modern takes of stuff. It sounds good. I'll say that. The theme sounds good, but Superman's theme sounds great always. If you add some electric guitar to it, obviously it's going to sound better than what it's normally sounding like. So the music, and James Gunn has always been good with music. Guardians of the Galaxy, the music, all three versions, even though I think the movies got progressively worse, as of most trilogies do. Uh, the the music James Gunn is going to do is always going to be fantastic. The Kent Budge Ranch, yeah. Where's the barn at? The barn. I see some cows, so I'm going to assume there's a barn on in the shot that we can't see. But that house looks like the Kent Ranch. It doesn't, you know. And the other thing I noticed, who is that? Is that supposed to be Jonathan Kent? Because the Kent is this like are they going complete opposite of Snyderverse, where you had Martha, right? And so instead of killing Jonathan Kent, and you go from Kevin Costner to this guy. Hey, I hope he works out. I don't know who the actor is. I'll look him up. I'm sure it's some dude I don't know. But you go from Martha, and does Martha die in the tornado now, or is it? I will say David Cornsweet does look good as Clark, and he does look good as Superman. I just don't like I don't. The S looks weird. It looks too like in Man of Steel. You could see in Man of Steel you can see the it was alien. Like it made sense. His suit don't look, it looks like a cosplay. His suit looks like straight up cosplay.
Crypto.
That's going to be the star of the movie right there. And that doesn't look like any Crypto that I know, but Crypto's a super dog, so he doesn't have to be a big imposing dog. He just, to me, doesn't look like Crypto that I know. But again, who cares? It's Crypto. He's going to be a super powered dog, and he'll probably be the star of the show because that's what James Gunn is really good at.
Take me home.
That's a cool shot. Lex Luthor doesn't look imposing. Doesn't look like Lex Luthor to me. So the thing with Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor is he was supposed to be like a nerdy tech genius guy who then builds up to the sinister Lex Luthor we know, but he's supposed to be the antithesis of Superman. So he wasn't supposed to be like in the cartoons, intimidating and big and scary and all this stuff. It does look like a costume from Sin. I've seen better cosplays. That's cool. That's right there too. That scene with the people throwing stuff at Superman, that's out of Snyder. This one of the main criticisms fans had, the people are against Superman not understanding he is a symbol of hope. But he got that in Man of Steel. You got people painting the Superman symbol on the houses, people reaching up to him like a god. This is the part that's killing me right here. Who is that? Somebody explain to me who that's supposed to be. Can I rewind this a little bit? Who in the blue hell is that? Or green hell, I should say. How you fighting Superman for real? Yeah, and I like Nicholas Hoult, but like he's trying to be intimidating, but because he's scrawny and small, it doesn't work. Jesse Eisenberg's Lex worked for me because I got it. He was a tech genius dude. Again, a modern take. This Lex Luthor looks like he's trying to look like a hitman. He looks like the dude from the Hitman games. This is the Green Lantern they gave us. This was the Green Lantern that James Gunn came up with. A $300 million budget movie. This is what we got. I don't know what Anthony Jameson looks like, but please, hey. How convenient. Superman fighting another... Mr. Terrific looks cool, too. That's a Snyder shot. I mean, isn't it not the same shot from the Man of Steel teaser? And Superman out here boo-loving while the city's getting destroyed. So there's various points of the trailer that, I mean, for a $300 million film and all the hype that I got around it, I expected a lot more from James Gunn. But we're getting all of the James Gunn cues. We're getting giant monsters. We're getting good music. How convenient, Superman fighting Zod in the city had casualties. People forget Superman was Superman for like 5 minutes, for 3 days, legit. And people were expecting him to not kill and do these things. He had to learn how to be Superman. How convenient for Superman to be fighting a super powered person in an empty stadium. So no people, there's no casualties. I got to tell you, I mean, it doesn't, to me, it just doesn't make sense. Superman, and who is that? That looks like Zordon from Power Rangers. Who's that supposed to be? Is that Brainiac? I have no idea who that is. It doesn't look like, I don't know who that's supposed to be. But it looks like he's just, but James Gunn doing his Peacemaker thing. He's cramming a bunch of C-list heroes. God, that Green Lantern looks like shit. I like the shot with the kid crying for Superman. That was cool. I like that. Mr. Terrific looks cool. That looks like the Flash, though. I mean, legit, that looks like that final battle in the Flash. Again, how convenient that there's somewhere where there's not going to be any casualties when superpowered beings. And look at Superman trying to get some ass while the city's getting destroyed by some weird light monster. But James Gunn hitting his cues. I'm trying to find it here. Giant, there was a giant dragon. So he's fighting what? The Taliban, corporate America, the giant dragons. Like, what is he? What is he? Yeah, that's Doomsday, maybe. Is that Doomsday from the comics? It's hard. Yeah, that Green Lantern does look like a Three Stooges member. Larry, Curly, Moe, and Goofy. I mean, Jesus. I mean, the trailer's put together well. Um, I saw Simon Stag Industries. That was a cool shot, him punching out of the glass. Listen, there better not be no casualties in this movie. Superman better not fight people and then there be casualties. But hey, what do y'all think of the trailer, man? Let me know what y'all think. It was all right. I'm not any more hyped in this movie than I was before. It looks cheap. It looks like it looks like it should say next on the CW at the end of it. But that's a Superman trailer, July 11th. It'll come out. Maybe we'll get a full trailer, and maybe my mind will change. Never heard of a 2-minute teaser trailer to the trailer, but that's James Gunn for you. That's the new DC. Let us know what you think, if you're going to go see the movie or not. Check you out next time.